there and welcome to my channel. I'm Chase and this is Chasin' Dolls, where I chase my dreams and the dolls that I've always wanted and share the ones that I love to collect. Anyway, today is something that I'm super excited to talk about because I've loved this movie and this franchise for my entire life. And I was really excited and really happy for it until all of the controversy that kind of started happening with the dolls. Now, I was able to grab one. This is Cady. This is October 3rd. This was whenever it first started and nobody knew anything about it. I was on the website at 8 a.m. and I checked out and purchased one, and I didn't realize that I had bought one at like 8 a.m. and checked out like by 8:01, so I didn't realize that they had sold out so fast because I just bought it and went about my day. And I got off of work and I found out there was such big just mistreatment with like the fans and how they handled it, and how most of them ended up on eBay for like $300, $400, $500. And it's one thing if that, if a couple of listings go up, but the fact that a majority of these dolls seem to have gone to some sort of like upseller is really disheartening. It makes me really happy whenever I do see people make videos of them being a true fan and a true collector and they did get one. There's a lot of people who do get the, PR packs, and that's great, and they work hard and they deserve it. I decided to start a channel because of the fact that I'm just like a regular collector out here by myself, and I appreciate these things these companies try to do, and then lo and behold, it becomes something like really kind of messy and unfortunate. And speaking of unfortunate, I was not able to get Regina George, and that was crazy because they said that they were going to do a better job at this drop, and it seemed to be worse than the first one. So I'm just kind of confused how it all went, and I'm kind of confused how I ended up with one in the first place. I'm so grateful. Initially, whenever I tried for Regina, I wasn't nervous, but then whenever I was into the part of the thing where it said calculating checkout time, I was like, oh, usually it's about a minute or less than a minute, and it said 3 minutes. I was like, oh, that's weird. And during that 3 minutes, it said sold out, and I just was like, oh, I felt the crush. And I can't even imagine what people feel like. Like, at least I still have this. I'm not trying to like brag or boast or anything, but like, I didn't even forget about it's like this out of my mind. Not that I forgot that I had it, but like this just wasn't on my plate at all. Like in that moment, Regina's my favorite character, like in the musical and in the movie, like for anything, and of the dolls. So I was so excited for that, and when it didn't happen, like I felt the sadness, the being crushed. So whenever my friend was texting me like, did you get one? Did you get one? And I was like, no, unfortunately I didn't. She knows how much these mean to me, and like Regina or George especially. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like my heart hurts for you. And I said, don't even worry about it, babe. I have so many other blessings. I was like, thank you. Like, I'm glad that someone I love loves me enough that they feel empathy for something that was maybe a loss, but it gave me perspective about like, don't even worry about it, babe. Like I have so many other great things that I got a chance at, like this, and so many other things that I'm surrounded by. It's like, you don't always get everything, and whenever you don't, it's all just a reminder of, how special it was in the times that you did get something. And I never take anything for granted, but it really just reminded me, like whenever Regina sold out that fast, I was like, oh my God, that's what people went through just trying to get Cady, and like I didn't even know. I had no idea. Like I just logged onto the website and just got it, and I went right to work. I was busy that morning. So it was, like I said, it was such a surprise for me. I'm very excited to be able to have a chance at Gretchen and Karen on Halloween. Hopefully that's gonna be easier than the first two, and that people can really get their hands on them. Or hopefully the MJA will just realize what they have in their hands. They should make them readily available, like how these Kylie dolls were. They should just be on the shelves of Target. People would, if you make enough, eventually people will be so readily stocked that even if you have one or two on hand, you can have them on eBay and they still won't be several $100s. Like you can take your power back from these resellers and just provide these so easily for the fans, and then people are happy at the end of the day. People get the product that they want, and then you're getting the money you deserve, because this being sold for $250 is crazy. And it's like, MGA, hello, you could have released it for that much. Don't, oh my God, like, I'm just saying that it's like, if people are willing to pay that, they'll certainly be willing to pay $60 from you if you just make them for everyone. Anyway, I really hope to be able to get Regina one day, like I said, if they do a restock, or maybe if those prices come down from $300. Like I said, if this retailed at $60, I would pay $80, but like, I'm not really sure. I would go more than that because I don't feel like being robbed and taken advantage of. All of that aside, I really hope that everyone else gets a chance at them. Let me know your thoughts. I know so many people are so sad and so disappointed by this. It makes me really grateful for Cady. I'm so glad to be able to share this with my friend because she wanted one so bad too. She was able to get one as well. I do not have two. I do not have one in box. I understand that there's so many people who are, you know, not able to get them, that especially with something like this, I feel like, not that it'd be wrong to have two, but I definitely just was like, I'm just gonna take my chance at getting the one, and I was really, really lucky. Miss Cady Heron, oh my God, she's actually so beautiful. Now, I love the Mean Girls movie, grew up with it my whole life, had it on VHS. Even though Regina George is my favorite character, Cady's next, and Lindsay Lohan just does a beautiful job in the role, and the musical's really fun. I prefer Renee Rapp. The new Cady was okay. She was good, I like her, she's fine. But I believe her as more of a nerdy girl. You know, when she turns powerful and sexy in the original, like you believe that Lindsay Lohan is like that girl. This girl, she just seemed a little bit more on the nerdy side, and she was good, but knowing that Sabrina Carpenter was the one in the musical, like not the movie, but like on Broadway, blows my mind. If she would have been in the movie, it would have, I literally pray and wish for that every day. Like if someone could AI Sabrina Carpenter's face and voice over the other girls, I would buy that version so fast. Anyway, back to this, is that her hair is so pretty. I love a pretty red on a doll, especially with like green eyes. I feel like it's so rare. You don't see that a lot, especially with like Bratz dolls. I'm wearing pink because she's wearing the basic pink outfit. A lot of people were wondering why Cady had the two outfits that she does. Like, why is she in this pink outfit whenever she wears, you know, sexier things later in the movie? And then why does she wear this whenever her Halloween costume is the Bloody Bride and this is her like party that she throws at her house? And I'm like, do you guys not understand that they're trying to like keep a theme here, so that like when they're all wearing pink for Wednesday, it's like this is kind of like from the movie? And then even though that she wasn't wearing this at the Halloween party, it's that Zombie Bride is not sexy, and Bratz are all about like being cute, like on the back of this box here. So yeah, I definitely wish that it come with like tights. Maybe I can figure out a way to get some tights on there. That would be so cool. I do sometimes customize dolls. That would be really fun for me to try to work that out. I don't know when I'm gonna open her, but I definitely am gonna open her. There's a part of me that's like, you should keep her in box like forever, but I just know myself and I like to play, and I really want to play with her. Like I want to change her outfit, I want to brush her hair, like I want to play with her while I'm watching Mean Girls. So it's definitely gonna happen, and like I said, I'm so grateful to be able to own it, and she's definitely being taken care of and not taken advantage of, and I'm not gonna sell her for an egregious amount of money. I can't stand people who do that. And if you were able to get one, I'm so happy for you. Please respect the community and do the same by either treating it well in box, or if you take it out and play with it and display it, you know, treat it well too. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like social media people or like influencers, like the Try Guys just bought a bunch of American Girl dolls and like trash. They were like being so disrespectful to them. They were like throwing them all around the room and like painting on their faces and like smushed like pie in their faces and stuff. And it's like, do you know how many little girls and boys, children, people of all ages, like who have all of these stories about not being able to have one as a child, or being too poor to have one, or being a boy and being made fun of for wanting one, and all of this stuff. And you're sitting there just like ruining something that somebody would really love anyway. So I'm a big believer in respecting things like that and things that are rare. And I'm really very glad to be able to have her in my collection, especially now after how this whole mess is going on. I definitely think that they need to protect their fans. It's kind of funny to me how they say, like, people will comment, oh, are you gonna do a restock? And people are like, no, but you could try for the next one. Thanks, bestie. It's like, that's how you treat your fan base? That's not a very good bestie. So they definitely need to do some more PR management and some more action instead of just saying thank you for your patience. You don't have our patience. We're you know, it's not that we're being rude and we're trying to like uproar, but I think you're pre-assuming that you're gonna soothe us and make us happy before you've even listened to how we're feeling upset first. So they definitely have to turn their listening ears on and their elbow grease on and work out a problem. But if it doesn't get any better, I won't be surprised. I really hope it is though, and hopefully that everyone is able to get them if they want them. So thank you so much for supporting me, and hopefully you don't hate me for having one. I did my best. I'm not some sort of, you know, person who sold their soul or anything. I just was a random lucky avid doll collector who is happy to be able to share something that I really, really love and care about with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel. I'm still kind of starting out, so make sure that you check back for whenever I post new things. I do reviews, unboxings, just general discussions on topics, and I also make little shorts sometimes. So yeah, be sure to check out for everything that I do. It's not just Bratz, there's also American Girl and Barbie and lots of other stuff. I mean, there's so many different dolls in the world, so I'm just gonna start talking about what I like, and stay tuned. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.